Приветствую всех, кто смотрит данное видео. Вашему вниманию предоставляется прохождение игры в Dark Eye Demonicon. Продолжаем. Чё себе, какой мощный дядя. Да, умирают они быстро как-то. Ну иди сюда. Иди к папочке. Слабак. Ах ты, сучка. Ну, бля, зажать меня решили. Ладно. Да ёперный театр.
Oh, Perel. Everything all right?
Здорово.
Nothing is all right.
Что случилось на этот
Fergaloshes
раз?
has declared war on us. Not only the cartel, the entire neighborhood.
You two have been enemies for as long as I've known you, Perel.
My dear friend, this time it's different. Ever since your truce, Fergaloshes has lost all sense of decency. At first, I thought he just wanted to settle a few old scores. There were a few still open. He doesn't imprison simple smugglers and pickpockets anymore. He just has them executed. He breaks women's legs. He cuts off children's hands.
Обалдеть, за что?
I ask you, my friend, can there be any other reason for that kind of bloodbath than pure cruelty?
Perel, what do you want from me?
To warn you. Sooner or later, that little dirt sucker will approach you and tell you all these atrocities were necessary. Don't believe him, not a single word of it. And be on the lookout for his people. Wouldn't be surprised if their next ambush is only 2 blocks away.
Right, Perel. I'll be careful.
There are too many guards who consider themselves to be judge, jury, and executioner.
Я уверен практически, что будь бы я на стороне бы гвардейцев этих чертовых, и то же самое захотели со мной сделать такие, как вы, бандосы. Тоже бы пытались бы меня убить. Тут и к гадалке не ходи. Так, чуть левее.
I'm glad to be in here. I hear people in the West Town are rotting alive.
Блядские проходы. Да вы что, издеваетесь, что ли? Сука, блядь. Мало того, что это тупое говно лагает, как черт знаешь, что тут мне еще и бегать тут искать проходы. Ну и кто вы? Это этот придурок. Ну и чё?
Reverend Margrave.
Glad you're conscious this time. Thank you again for your dedication to the good of the city.
What have you discovered?
Gamut actually was on the track of a healing artifact, but he died before he could find it. His methods were unusual, but for the sake of all the infected, I've arranged for the search to continue.
So, there is hope. My mother Rain, that's good news.
Возможно.
Here, take this. Warren owes you her thanks and recognition.
I'll be more careful in future. Evil often comes unexpectedly in the Shadowlands. My people can't be everywhere.
Especially since your people should be primarily concerned with the enemy beyond the walls, Metropolitan.
All the better that there are no disagreements as to who will execute the summoner my people caught.
To my knowledge, that was a certain traitor, one whose demise left a vacancy not only as your deputy, but also in the office of Plague Bailiff.
Where is this execution going to be held?
Marketplace, second hour.
And of course you too are welcome to be there when the villain gets his just desserts. Until then, farewell.
His hanging corpse will serve as a warning to those who still pact with demons.
Fine. See you at the execution.
And greet your father for me. I'm sure he's expecting you. You'll find him in the old pillory.
Пакеты. Надеюсь, мы будем видеть как можно реже. Так. Ты кто такая? Давай торговаться. Надеюсь, ты не будешь такие заламывать цены за свой товар. Плюс, так, 1, 2, естественно, торгаш. Неплохое кольцо. Так, тут у нас это. И, все, деньги у него кончились с ними. Хорошо. Значит, ты у нас занимаешься эликсирами. Драконий плевок. Полуяд мне не нужен. Прикольно. Это тоже мне не подойдет. Противоядие. Коротышка? Что за... Не, мне такой не надо. Нестабильное противоядие. Ну и все. Так, дьявольское зелье. А, нет, назначить не надо. А, оно уже назначено. Восстановление. Нестабильное противоядие направо. И вот сюда. Пускай пока так. Ну и хер с вами. Больше мне тут делать нечего. Денег нет все равно больше. Так, это что? Ай, ладно.
I'm glad to be in here. I hear people in the West Town are rotting alive.
You're back. You defeated Gamat.
It was his destiny, he claimed. The power of his gift has been transferred to me, just like Falk's. But I have even more to tell you. About undead slaves and false saints.
And then there were 5. It's terrible to learn how your own children butcher one another. And now the next awakened is already on your trail. She says she will find you, and she gave me this.
An awakened was here? She spoke with you?
I don't know if she wants us as allies, or only as tools for her own plan. These are instructions on summoning. She said it can call up the demon that created your gifts. But the document is complicated. Nandurian figures, encrypted 3 times. I'll need some time to make sense of it.
Why should she play into our hands when she has everything and we have nothing?
She says that she can free you from the forced killings. I'm afraid we have to play along for now.
Only until she shows herself to me. Then she will answer me.
Ох, какой пафосный ублюдок.
You call Gamat your child? Don't tell me that you're father to us all.
Calandra is not your sister.
Ну да.
I know I sired 3 of the 7.
О, как.
1 girl, 2 boys. And you are one of those boys.
And Calandra?
She has a different father. He is as shrewd as he is obsessed with Borbarad's teachings. 3 women and 4 men. That should be all 7 awakened.
That means this awakened could be my real sister.
Ну да.
Yes. Maybe Falk was your brother, or Gamat, or one of the others.
Да уж, блин.
What does this awakened expect to get by summoning this demon? That's risky business.
If she's telling the truth, the ingredients listed in these instructions really could help. Each demon has its own peculiarities, which must be taken into account during the incantation. The real danger starts when it appears. The demon's true name helps to keep it under control, but you can never be sure if they will really follow your commands or betray you instead. In the end, the exact wording of the command is the most important thing. Whatever you negotiate with the demon, it will stick to it. And that's why every summoner is eventually dragged down to the Nether Hells, because they used the wrong words just once.
You've always had this way of boosting my courage.
Not just every summoner, Chiron.
I found out that Azrael took Calandra to the Clawmaw to to expand her consciousness, using a demonic plant. Azrael introduced her to Gamut, but didn't let them fight each other. The way Gamut spoke about their relationship, it reminded me of the way you taught us.
It fits. Azrael is trying to seduce Calandra with Borbarad's teachings, just like me. Vast knowledge, infinite power, tempting things.
We also don't know what role the Awakened who visited you plays. She may even be Calandra's messenger.
Or her killer. That would be the worst.
Да. Только я пока что сильнейший из них всех. Я уже двоих поглотил.
But there has to be something you can tell me about this Awakened. After all, she did come here.
Maybe her gift drew her to you. Maybe she couldn't resist its power any longer. The gift influences the will of its carrier. You've already noticed that, haven't you?
Yes. Can you tell me more about her?
Her clothing is provocative. Lots of necromantic symbols. Not exactly Borbaradian.
Maybe she's not one of Azrael's followers.
She did say that she wants to help you, though she may be out to trap you. But with her look, she will have to keep a low profile in Warunk. That could give you an advantage.
Так, и призыв демона.
Why should I summon this demon anyway?
If the bearers of the gifts truly are destined to kill one another, then the demon is probably the only one who can remove that constraint. Negotiating with it is more likely to be successful than trying to talk Azrael into abandoning her plan.
Demons are hungry for human souls, and nothing else.
Right, and this is your chance. With the ritual of your birth, Azrael forced the demon to her will. That is the only reason he created the gifts. He should hate her for that. If you can offer him something valuable, then I'm sure he wouldn't be averse to taking revenge on her.
I have to offer him my soul.
Hopefully not. But you have something he wants, and for some reason cannot get. Otherwise, he would already have taken it. Also, you both want to hurt Azrael. That's not a bad basis for negotiation.
Посмотрим. Так, мое задание.
I've never summoned a demon. Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't know how.
A summoning isn't something you just jump right into. The preparations require time. As far as I can make from the document, 3 paraphernalia are needed to perform the invocation.
Paraphernalia?
Offerings to the demon. They make it easier to call and dominate. Summoning ingredients, if you like. It says, first take unto thee 3 stones of the 3 great powers. From the manor rob them 3, of the world, of magic, and of divinity. Burn now the 3 in demonic scorching flame of the nether hells.
Where am I supposed to get stones like that?
Summoning instructions are basically a matter of interpretation. You'll probably have to improvise. It's best you find this Awakened and ask her. Then you can still decide if you want to perform the invocation.
If she isn't luring me into a trap to kill me.
Either way, you can't really lose.
Фу, ну, все тогда. Пока. Ну, я, в принципе, знаю, у кого спросить. Все утыкается в одну барышню, которая мне уже 1 раз помогла. Дав совет. Стало быть, придется, скорее всего, идти снова к ней. Она на рынке, по-моему. Ох. Ладно. Думаю, закончим на этом данную серию. Всем пока. До новых встреч.